Hey, Tripp Kramer here from trippadvice.com. And there's a lot of questions you have about how to talk to girls, but one thing you might not be thinking about is what are the things that you shouldn't say to girls? Well, I got my head coach, Spencer Burnett. That's right, he now does coaching over here at Tripp Advice, helping guys be able to attract the women that they desire. And he's gonna be presenting a video on the 3 things not to say to a woman, and this is great stuff. So pay attention, take notes, and watch to the very end. Here is Spencer Burnett.
This is Spencer Burnett, the head coach for Tripp Advice, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the 3 things to never, ever say to a woman. Now, I'm sure that you've been there before. You approach a girl, or maybe you're sending her some text messages, or maybe you're on a date, right? And you're wondering, ooh, should I have said that? Well, most of the time, women are actually pretty forgiving of you saying dumb things, but there are certain things that you never want to say because it just doesn't make you look right, and it kind of kills the attraction almost automatically. So the first thing that you never want to say is, I'm sorry. Now, this doesn't mean if you screw up majorly that you shouldn't say you're sorry, but other than screwing up, you should never ever apologize. And I hear this all the time. Hi, I'm sorry to bother you, but I just wanted to give you a compliment. Or I'm sorry, but can I ask you a question? Never apologize for your own presence. You have the right to ask a woman a question or give her a compliment or to see if she's interested in you. If you don't see yourself as worthy, how in the world is she gonna see you as worthy? So when you start off by apologizing for your presence, automatically you're basically telling her, I'm not worthy to be in your presence, but will you please allow me? And you don't have to ask permission for you to be you and go after the things that you want. The second thing that you never want to say to a woman is, can I take you to dinner sometime? Or can I take you to coffee sometime? Or just simply asking her on a date. Look, I know that that's the way that you get a date is by asking a woman, but here's the thing. If you want to get a woman on a date, the best way to do it is by making a suggestion, saying, hey, this has been a whole lot of fun. I've really enjoyed talking to you. I've got to take off right now, but we should do this again sometime. Like, we should grab some coffee. Does that sound good? Opposed to saying, can I take you out for some coffee? Or you might say, hey, you're really interesting, and I've really had a good time talking tonight. Why don't I get your phone number and we can go grab some dinner and continue this conversation? You're taking more of a leadership role when you make a suggestion for a date rather than asking nicely for the date. Now, I'm not saying that you should be pushy or be an asshole about it, but again, when you're asking permission, like, can I take you on a date? You're putting a woman up on a pedestal where you kind of see yourself down here. Now, again, I'm not telling you to not put a woman on a pedestal. You should treat her like a queen, but you shouldn't treat yourself like a peasant. You should treat both of you guys like royalty so you can get together and be that power couple. If you're simply asking her permission so you can spend 2 hours to sit across from her while you plead your case for her approval, that's weak. But when you make a suggestion to get together because this chemistry is working, that is interesting, and that really compels her to want to go out with you. The third thing that you never want to say to a woman is, I want to get to know you better, or I want to have some meaningful conversations with you. Now, you should certainly want to get to know her better. That's not what I'm saying. You shouldn't actually say that, though. So you need to demonstrate that you want to get to know her better as opposed to simply just saying it. So by asking her questions about herself, asking questions about her day, about her life, about her aspirations. So when you demonstrate instead of saying something, that actually shows that you mean it for real. Because when you say, oh, I want to sit down and get to know you better, it seems like you maybe have an ulterior motive because honestly, words are cheap. And words are very cheap because it's easy to lie. But there is one way that you can always be telling the truth, and that's with your actions. Physiology never lies. So if you behave in a way that shows that you're interested, that you want to get to know her, if you behave in a way that you're apologetic and sorry if you screw up, if you behave in a way that demonstrates that you want to take her out or take her on a date or just be with her, another time, then that is what gets the point across. Again, Men will say the very thing that they want when women communicate by saying almost everything except for that. And if you want to better connect with her, you have to better connect with the way that she connects with the world, which is being a little bit more vague, a little bit more aloof. If you take a look at any type of Hallmark movie or romance novel, it's never very direct. It's always very kind of vague, where you're left kind of questioning like what's going to happen next, but the behavior always insinuates the intention, but the intention is never stated. So if you want to be smooth and charismatic and have women kind of be drawn into you, don't be so direct. Don't be apologetic, and never apologize for your own presence. So instead, behave in a way that shows that you're humble. Behave in a way that shows that you want to get to know her better, and behave in a way that shows her that you want to connect on a deeper level. Now, I know that you might be a little clueless when it comes to meeting women. And if you want to step up your game when it comes to meeting, attracting, and seducing women, then go ahead and fill out the application in the description below. Now, I only take a couple clients a month, but I will work with you hand in hand to make sure that you get the girls that you've always dreamed of.